Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be on Waverly Hills Sanatorium. A lot of people don't know that back in 2000, I want to say it was 2007 or 2008, me and a couple of my family members went there. If you're not familiar with Waverly Hills Sanatorium, it is a former tuberculosis hospital that got turned into a geriatric hospital. Back in the early 1900s, there was like a huge tuberculosis plague, and at first they built the hospital for about 40 to 50 people, or patients I should say, and it just grew. I mean, the death rate, if you want to kind of fast forward to where it went, was like one person per day. It was insane. So I'll include like pictures and stuff like that. The majority of the information I'm getting is going to be from Wikipedia. So I'll try to include like a lot of pictures and some, pictures that me and my family members took while we were there. It was back in 2007 when I had went there. The hospital opened in 1910. 40 to 50 tuberculosis patients were supposed to be there. The tuberculosis plague, as they called it, was kind of decimating Jefferson County, which is in Kentucky. The hospital closed in 1961 for that aspect. About a year later, in 1962, they put a geriatric hospital over there. That didn't last long. There was a bunch of patient mishandling, and the biggest thing for when it transitioned from a tuberculosis hospital into the geriatric was because they had gotten this drug. It's an antibiotic. I'm not sure how to say it. I'm going to try to streptomycin.
Are you stupid?
So that lowered the need for a hospital for just tuberculosis. So that's why they kind of just switched it over to a geriatric hospital. It was called Woodhaven, and according to the Wikipedia, it failed miserably. Like it was just understaffed, overcrowded. Like I said, mistreatment towards the patients and stuff like that. So it was really, really bad. I'll include pictures and stuff like that of this place, including some of the ones, like I said, from when we went. So we went there. We went with a show called Ghost Hunters. I don't know if you guys remember that from kind of back in the day. They're still around. I don't think it's as popular as it was. Back then, you could buy tickets. My mom ended up going to like the Stanley Hotel. She went to the Waverly Hills location, and then she went to a couple different other ones. I can't remember exactly. I'll have to ask her. But yeah, I was about 17 at the time, and it was insane. The first night that we were there, we were walking on the first floor, and this is Louisville, Kentucky, the South during, summer. It's really hot. So we're walking on the first floor, and I just feel like this cold whoosh, and I'm like, okay, whatever. It's, maybe a draft or something. No big deal. So I am walking around and stuff, and then all of a sudden I just feel someone grab my hand or my arm like that. And it felt distinctly like an old lady's cold hand just kind of guiding me. Not like, get over here, but just kind of guiding me. So it was really weird. So I ended up going into this room, and the paranormal investigator that was with me was like, I got you. Don't worry. We're going to show you that this stuff is real. Because like I said, I was young. I was a skeptic. It was kind of like, this stuff isn't real. So we get into the room, and apparently, allegedly, spirits and stuff like that, if you believe, will control and manipulate and work off of temperatures. So they thrive off of like colder temperatures and stuff like that. I'm no expert, but this is what I hear. So we have like one of those, the infrared thermometer, and he's telling it to go to specific, variables. Like I said, middle of the summer in Kentucky, it's really, really hot. It's about 90 something degrees. So he tells it to go down to, 84 degrees, and then so on and so on, to the point that it was 40 degrees in this room when it was a 98 degree day outside. Yeah. So that was weird. I didn't really think anything of it. I just kind of kept it moving. And then I want to say it was the second night that we were there. The second night that we were there, I was walking on the 5th floor. And the 5th floor is like the children's ward. They put them up on the top so then they can get fresh air and stuff like that. There was like a playscape right outside. Hopefully I can, after this video, Google and find a picture of it so I can insert now. If not, just use your imagination. It's a playscape on a roof in like the 60s or 50s. So allegedly, this is not allegedly, it is true, that a nurse had, taken her own life because she, back in the day, like of the 50s and stuff, everybody knows if you weren't married and you got, pregnant or something like that, that was not good. I mean, even, sleeping with somebody when you weren't pregnant back then was just like, holy shit. Can you imagine now, like with OnlyFans and like all this stuff going on? It's like insane. Anyways, so tangent. So we're up on the 5th floor. The nurse hung herself there. She took her aborted baby and allegedly flushed it down the toilet. They found it in a sewer drain or a drain or something like that. So my mom's just taking pictures on the 5th floor, just we have the infrared on there, so it's night vision and stuff. So she's just randomly taking pictures, and then I'll insert the picture. This pops up. So I've showed people, this image, and it is grainy. It's from how long ago? But if you believe the story, like I said, it looks like there's a nurse with a 50s gown with no head. It's like an apparition of a nurse in the same exact spot where a nurse hung herself with no head. So I honestly, ever since being at Waverly Hills, I've never tried to go to anywhere that is paranormal or anything like that. It's not my thing anymore. Not that it was, ever really my thing. It's just it was something that was interesting when you were that young. When I got home, I was going to church. I was, trying to rekindle my spirit with the Lord or something. I don't know what the hell was going on, but it was weird. And they say a lot of that stuff kind of, follows you home or, can go home with you. I didn't really have anything happen except, even to this day, I, for some reason, wake up with 3 scratch marks on my forehead. Same exact spot, same exact length, everything. So it's kind of one of those, is that from there or is that just, because? So thanks again for checking this video out. If you have any questions or concerns, or you want to, exchange stories, just, hit the comment down there. Hit that like button if you like this video, and definitely subscribe. I'll be posting a lot more. I'm just kind of trying to get my setup a lot better. If you could tell, this video is a hell of a lot better than the first one. That video quality wise is much better than the one that I uploaded originally. Great content. Shout out to Nick and Molly. Thank you again for coming by and doing that. Like I always say, if you want to shoot some content or anything, just DM me, text me, anything like that. Let's collaborate and make something, or just bullshit and just have a good time. I know it's hard right now with the pandemic. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up, get that cat out of here, and yeah, hopefully we'll do another video soon. Thanks, subscribe, hit that like button, and definitely be looking out for more videos soon. Take care, guys.